Hello everybody! Today we're looking at the brand new themes for the new 2023-2024 Erin Condren Life Planners. I am so excited. This is one of my favorite times of the year, getting to see the new themes, the new planners, getting to dig into it, analyze it. As I said, today we have the new themes. If you are totally into all of this stuff and love geeking out about planners, please give me a thumbs up. I'm also doing live streams going over these sneak peeks. So if you want to join live, those are on Mondays. I haven't, as of recording, decided exactly what time those are going to be, so just make sure to check my channel, and if you want to get a notification, subscribe and ring the bell. Otherwise, you can just check back for anything that is scheduled to see when I will be going live. I'll also be doing a lot of other fun stuff for the Life Planner launch, so I hope you join me, and let's go ahead and jump right in. This is the sneak peeks page that Erin Condren has put together. Yeah! So, first off, launch date. Early access is going to be Monday, April 24th. That's for Erin Condren Insiders. If you already have an account on the Erin Condren website, you probably are already an Erin Condren Insider. But if you aren't, it's pretty easy to go check. And if not, you can just sign up for a new account. And in fact, if you've never made a purchase on Erin Condren and don't have an account, there is a link in the description box down below where you can get $10 off your first purchase. And it helps me out. So, early access for the insiders is Monday, April 24th, but if you are not an Erin Condren insider, general launch is Tuesday, April 25th, so you don't have that long to wait. And now we get into our themes. Yay! I'm so excited. So, like last year, we do have 3 new designs. Little bit of something for everyone, though in my stream, people, of course, were critiquing things and saying things that they wish they'd change. I will say, I know the themes get better every year, but you're never gonna please everybody. That's just kind of how this stuff works. So let's go into our quote-unquote, not main theme, but kind of the first theme. This would be equivalent to the themes that they announce every year before they started adding on the other themes. So this one is called Inspire. And the thing that's really special about this theme is that it was made with the artist behind 𝗬𝗏, which has done collaborations with Erin Condren specifically for covers and other artwork to go on products before. However, due to licensing agreements, those things often have not been available outside of the US. So this is the first time that many people outside of the US have been able to get this 𝗬𝗏 style artwork with their Erin Condren planners. And I absolutely love how they have everything throughout the planners. It's just so beautiful. And here, when you're taking a look at the monthly view, I just love the way the little swooshes kind of go across the top. Just absolutely gorgeous. I do want to point out a couple of things about this. First off, it's a monthly page. There isn't usually much that changes between versions except for some of the stylized things. So, is there going to be a design at the top? Things like that. You also usually have slightly different fonts, so take notes of the fonts that are here. And then right over here, it's kind of cut off, but you can see that there is a little notes section. And here you can see just the beginning of where it says notes. And in one of the other designs, we are not going to have that, which is why I mention it. So, moving on to our next design, probably a surprise to absolutely nobody, we have a floral design. This one is called Wildflowers. And while I am not a floral person when it comes to Erin Condren planners specifically, this is my favorite floral theme yet. I feel like they keep getting better for me. I really do love the watercolor style, and I think they go really nicely. And then it also has a really nice, it goes together really nicely with Inspire in a lot of ways. I know that Inspire isn't done with watercolors, but you have some of the same brush strokes going on. And so they kind of coordinate even if you don't have the exact same colors, styles, everything else like that. As you can see with this monthly page, as we talked about, you're gonna have some stylization at the top. So here we have a flower. You can see we have the notes over here. And then we also have different fonts, both for the month and for the days of the week. One more thing I forgot to point out is the color of the tabs. Here we have what we have referred to as kind of the neutral tabs, but, oops, wrong way. Ah! Here we have colorful tabs. I will say I'm not a fan of how Erin Condren did the sneak peek website this year. It's really fun and fancy, but it's annoying for people like me who want to be able to navigate around easily. So that's Wildflowers. And then the third theme, I want to put third in quotes here, is Canvas. So this is really their neutral option this year. And last year we had color blends, which was supposed to be a neutral option, but this is like true neutral. We have gray tabs. It's all black and white. We don't have a lot of other stylistic elements besides the Erin Condren asterisk. It is just very simple. And you'll see over here, remember I pointed out earlier that it said notes at the top of that notes column? This does not say notes, it just has an asterisk. I have to say, I don't think it necessarily needs to say notes, you kind of get the point, but it is something to point out because I like to point out the little differences between all of them. Again, different fonts, all that good stuff. Now I want you to take a real good look at this because we're gonna go ahead and look at another monthly page for a fairly neutral option. And that is going to be the focused collection. So this is still going to be black and white, has slightly different stylization and artwork, a little bit more masculine or quote unquote typical planner design. So we can't see the little notes column over here, doesn't really matter. We have the date or the month in the middle of the page as opposed to the edge. And as you can see, we have the little mini month in a view. So here we have March, and then we can't see it, but I'm guessing over here is going to be May. So the month before and the month after. Now in previous Erin Condren planners, and I should say the themed ones, because typically Erin Condren has not really shown the focus planners during these sneak peeks, so I'm not personally as familiar with them as I am with the other themes, but a lot of times they've had a little mini map down here in the corner, not a mini map, a mini calendar. Usually it's for the next month down here. So I don't know if we're going to be getting that in the other planners yet because we can't see that corner, but we can see that we have them here and here, which means whatever's over here, probably the notes column, it is going to be, ooh, bunny. So whatever we get here in the notes column, it is probably going to be a significantly longer column because we're just physically going to have more space. You'll also see with the focused collection, if you didn't already know, it has different covers than the rest of them. These are typically vegan leather covers, whereas the other ones have covers that are paper and then laminated. And the reason why they do that is because these covers are all interchangeable. You can choose your own cover, there's a lot more selection, and then you can buy extra covers and change them around. So with the focus collection, that isn't as much of an option. And that is all the information that we have for right now. We'll get more on April 10th, at which time I will film another video for you guys. So what I want you to tell me in the comments down below is, what is your favorite theme? Do you think these themes are an improvement over last year? And what are you really excited to see coming up in these planners? For me, I really want to see how the A5 and the 7x9 are going to be different, and if we're going to get an 8.5x11 this year. I think it's going to be really cool, and I'm hoping we find out a lot more about the layouts, layout options, vertical, horizontal, hourly, daily, all of that good stuff next week. So make sure to stay tuned. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.